Hello everyone again. Here's another one that has some pigment on it. Red, yellow, and black. You can actually see the three colors right there. This is not natural for this stone to have this. I'm not going to show the faces yet, but actually there's a face right here. You can see an eye, a nose, and then a mouth. And this is its face area. I keep showing the face area. That's the face area. Now, try to get a close-up of this so you can see. I mean, what I can see here, I can't tell if it's blurry for you guys, but that is pigment that's has dried up. The moisture has come out of it, and it's kind of separated, and it's got all these little lumps and stuff on there. If you notice little crevices, all of these are like little crevices in here. The pigment is indented into the crevices. So it's just not washing away. You could probably wash it away if you scrub this, but I'm not going to wash it because that's, would be silly to scrub this thing. But black, red, and yellow, and other than the black is the only thing that doesn't look like it's losing its moisture. Maybe it's tar that they used. They may have found some tar and used some tar and put on there, but it's not. It looks a lot like tar. That's why I'm saying that. And also, this is an actual, looks like an animal here. It looks like that they chipped away right here where the eye is. And that could be an eye there too because it's round. But I think that's the eye up there because I think it looks like a horse. Got an ear right here. Eye. Got the little nose. Well, actually, they have a big slice for a nose. And then a mouth. And the funny thing is, when you do away with just this, you go humanoid-looking eye, nose, and mouth. And this has like a facial feature on it because right here is the face, and that would be the head. But like I said, this is not natural to this stone. This is not natural. This has been added to it. That's yellow pigment type ink that they made, and this is red pigment type ink. And then they've got a black. This is also the yellow. It's just that it actually has a better yellow color that hasn't actually faded out of it. It's still in there. And a lot of red. And there's lots of facial features on this thing because it looks like there's an eye there. Some kind of nose and a mouth. And then here is an eye, nose, and lips for a mouth. It actually looks like this is a person standing up here, and this is the body. Because we also have an eye, a nose, or eye, nose, and mouth. Let me get a close-up of that and see if we can see that better. Yeah, well, we've got an eye, a nose, and then a mouth. Pretty definite there. Then also we've got an eye, a nose, and then a mouth. They kind of look like lips there. See how that looks like lips? I mean, that's what I see through my camera here. I see two faces there stacked. Let's see what else we can see on this thing. I mean, I kind of see maybe an eye there, a nose, and then I don't think that's the mouth. I think the mouth is down here, right there. And I think that's the underneath the nose. And this is red, that's yellow pigment. Looks like there's an eye, a little eye there, nose, and then a little mouth. Trying to see on this side, we've got a pretty good size. This looks like a primate to me. The head, got an eye. Slopes down to a nose with looks like maybe some nostrils in it, or maybe not. Maybe that's a nostril, and then a chip for the mouth. This could be some kind of a face right there. Okay, I got another face here. I don't know if you guys can see it, and I think the ones that to me, this looked like the best face so far I've found on here, and it's facing to the left. This is pigment. They put this in there. This is ink of some kind that they did. It actually had a nice little stripe right here, but due to the age of it has faded away or washed away from the storms. Okay, we got an eye, then we got a nose, and then we got a mouth. It's like kind of lips right there. And it's kind of like made where you can see the mouth. They actually made it where they show that mouth on there so you can see it. So it's actually a mouth there. Nose, mouth. Kind of looks like that's an eye up there, but I don't think it is. I do believe that's the eye. Because when it's proportion about where it should be, because it might there look like it may be an eye there, but it's more or less proportion to where it should be, usually here or there. And again, this is the face right here, and this is the back of the head past there. Okay, I'm getting a face here too. This one looks like they've got some black pigment right there. You know, it's weird. They've got 4 little bitty notches right there. 4 of them. What are those? I didn't even see those with my eyes until I put it on the camera. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and say that's some kind of tattoo or another eye that they got eye, nose, and mouth. And then this is an eye, a nose, and a mouth. But they got something going on up there with those 4 little notches up there. I don't know, in that ink. Because when you turn it like this, we got eye, nose, and mouth. Okay, we got an eye, the nose area, and then the mouth, which I showed you guys already. And then it goes another eye, nose, and a mouth right there. You can see the little slice. Okay, I'm going to flip it over like this, and let's see what we can find over here. Kind of something that looks kind of like an animal, like they've chipped out an eye right here. That's a slice of the nose, and then we got a mouth. I mean, an eye, a nose, and a mouth, I think. Or eye. All right, let's go ahead and rotate it this way so we can get some 3D effects going on here. Well, there's kind of like some 3D effects going on over here. I have an eye right there. See, this is like a little face right here. Little face. Eye, nose, and a mouth. I mean, that looks like they just highlighted it so you could see that face right there. Because that looks really highlighted to me. And then as I look down, I think that's an eye. And then a nose. And then a mouth. Kind of a mouth right there. But then again, I see a forehead, an eye right underneath the forehead, nose, and mouth. Here's a weird looking one. I didn't even see that until just now. Look at that. This looks like a big eye like cut out right here. Or they did something to highlight it. Then a little slice for an eyeball. Then we've got a nose. Then we got our nice little mouth right there. Very, very noticeable. Not sure what's that way. Even when I turn that one that way. I got something over here. I'm not sure. Now there's some kind of an animal up there, an eye, then they got your nose, and then a mouth. Well, I think that's it on that. Let's turn it this way and see what we got. Right away I see an animal. At least that's what it looks like to me. Got your ear up here. That's your eye area. Comes down to the nose and then a mouth. Kind of see a face of some kind over here. I've got an eye, got the nose, and then we got the mouth area. And we got some kind of weird 3D going on here. This is a big face. Eye. Yeah, that's an eye. Then you got your nose, and you got your mouth. It's like an eye right there. Okay. You turn it this way, and then I've got an eye. Got your nose right here. It's like right there. You see a little there, and then you've got your mouth. Or actually mouth. Eye, nose, mouth. See, it's got a little face out there. I think that's about it. Eye, nose, mouth, whatever. I showed you those. But again, this has got pigment. This is some kind of a pigment paint in there. It's like bubbled up everywhere. They put if you notice though, what I said earlier, it's in the crevices of it. This part didn't wear out because it wasn't touched by dirt, wind as much as the rest of it did. But every little spot here is a lowered spot. When I rub my finger over, it's lower. So that's why the red is still in there. That's why all the red and yellow is still in here. The red and yellow is in there. That's why the yellow is still here. Because everywhere it was protected in some way to keep that color in there. Thank you very much.